Alright, hey, what's up, guys? This is my first video, and I've been searching on the internet about this bad boy right here, the tank, a Herakles Plus. And it's a fucking really good tank, man. I'm telling you, it's really, really good. Great flavor, great vapor, really, really nice sub-ohm tank. But people are having problems. People are having problems with leaking. So I wanted to show you guys some tips that I use that prevents this leaking and spitback problem. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right. So first off, wait, hold on. First off, let me take a vape. Man, this shit's at 50 watts right now, if you guys can see that. It's at 50 watts at a 0.6 coil. With my little, this is my all day mod. I take this out with me everywhere, especially on this little eVic Mini, this V2 Mini. Man, this thing is the perfect size. And oh man, I love this thing. I mean, 2-second draws on 50 watts, come on. Anyways, let's get back to the topic. So here's the Herakles tank. First off, what you need is at least 70 VG 30 PG liquid. You have to. Because if you don't, it's going to be too runny and it runs down the bottom of your air holes. You don't want that, obviously. That's one of the reasons why it falls down. The second reason why is because when you take off this part, turn this off, when you take off the top, and of course, you always want to make sure that your air holes are closed. I know people always say that it's closed, so I doubt that's the problem, but I just had to put it out there. Anyways, when you refill your liquid, you take off the top part of the tank, right? Just like this. You take it off, and you fill your juice up, and when you put this back in, air accumulates, and gravity, pushes air out. It pushes it in. So when you screw this back in, it's got air up in the top part, and when you open it back up, it floods it. It pushes it all out, especially if you have higher PG liquid. It's going to push it out of the bottom. So I recommend, plus you should have 70-30 anyways because it's just better. Flavor is barely dampened, if any at all, and the cloud production is a lot better, the vapor's better. I just found that it works better with sub-ohm tanks or any sub tanks, or of course if you're dripping. So anyways, that's one of the reasons why. And to avoid that, hold your tank down when you screw it, because sometimes if you screw it, it opens it up and you're like, ah shit, I fucked it up. Anyway, so that air is in there right now. If you don't have a VG liquid, you can do this. So right when you do it, tilt it upside down, and then open your air holes. That will allow the pressure to be sucked up and come out, but there's no liquid, so it's not going to flood. And then you slowly bring it back down, and you should be good. When I had a higher PG liquid, that worked for me. Secondly, if you have higher VG, it shouldn't matter. I haven't had any problems with higher VG liquid. I can just open it up and nothing comes out. So that could be part of your problem. If you have PG, do the upside down thing. Secondly, spit back. Again, the problem originates right in here. So let's take this off again. When you fill your tank, you will notice a lot of it is still in this reservoir. It's still in this catch system up here, right here. A lot of tiny little bit will puddle up. When you put your liquid in there, you will see. It might not be a lot or barely any, but little drops will be there. Because especially if you have your dropper and you're filling in liquid, if you do it too hard, it's going to bubble around the air hole. It's going to pop out and go on the sides. Now, if you put it back in and vape on it with that liquid still in that little system, right on the top, with your air, with the top airflow open, you're going to get spit back, a lot of spit back. If your top airflow is open, you're going to get spit back no matter what. Close it. That's all you need to do. Just close it, because look at, even if you spin it, I didn't even put liquid in there, but it still got some in there. I'm spinning it around and I can see liquid actually popping out. I mean, that doesn't happen. So what I do is just close it. Watch. If I have it open, see that? I got spit back. I got shit back in the. I've been vaping on this forever with no spit back, but with the air holes open, I didn't even add juice. I got some. See if you can hear it. See that? That's spit back. That's juice. Close it up. Not getting any liquid. It's getting trapped. That's mainly your reason. Now, I've got this Bruce Brothers in here. It's like a coffee, a nice latte, coffee flavored tobacco-ish vape. It's really fucking good. But that is your main reason. So follow those tips, and it should very, very much help with this tank, because the tank is so good. The tank is such a good tank. It just gets a bad rap on like Reddit and stuff. See, people are complaining about it, but seriously, if you want to get the most out of your tank, just do that. The top airflow doesn't really help that much anyways. Having it open will allow you to get a bigger, direct lung hit, but really, I mean, it's powerful enough on any mod that you put it on, really. So just do that. Higher VG, 70, 30 and up. I want to go over 80 VG because it's a bottom coil tank, so they don't recommend that you use 90 and 100 VG on these. I mean, you can, but I'm just saying what the manufacturers of the liquid say. And yeah, so 70, 30 to 80 or 75. Flip it upside down if you don't have that higher VG liquid, and close your top air caps when you fill, or even when you don't fill, like what happened. So I mean that, and you're gonna be enjoying your Herakles tank, man, because it's really a good fucking tank. All right, thanks for watching, guys.